What's going on here, guys? Happy Sunday. So you can't stick around there, SKO. Well, thanks for turning up. So, oh wow, I'm peaking like a motherfucker right now. So I've messed around with my audio settings a little bit. So I don't know if that makes much of a difference. I was just doing some recordings and testing, and I tested the USB and the XLR. Now the USB does sound a teensy tiny bit different. Like there's more bass, it almost sounds like, to the USB. But I don't know what the real difference between the two is. So maybe what I'll do is I'll stream. I could switch easy enough between the two because I have them both plugged in, so I can switch to USB for maybe like the first couple hours of the stream, and then switch back to XLR and see if there's a difference. You'll all have to let me know what it sounds like. I've heightened the gain on OBS by 15 decibels to what I was streaming at even yesterday. So if you guys were here yesterday, maybe you can tell me if there's a big difference if I'm peaking or not, because my audio levels are like screaming red right now. So if I'm like peaking or distorting or whatever, let me know. But for now, let's try USB. We're switching to USB now. Okay, we are now on USB microphone. Hang on, come on. Okay, there we go. So yesterday you guys told me that you'd never see me play the Evil campaign, and you're right. So we played Kendall yesterday. Let's bang out a Regnier. I'm going to try to go all archers if I can, or as many archers as possible. Oh yeah, Spicy, you were there for OG when I did the Deathless of Regnier. But yes, a couple of people yesterday said they only ever see me play the humans. And to be fair, the humans are more fun. Well, Regnier is really fun because you just get to slaughter humans. But the humans are fun because they have a lot more unit variety that's more interesting to me. And yeah, let me know, Spicy, how my what my volumes are like, if my voice is too loud or if the game is too quiet. Bolverin usually lets me know too. That's true, I am a human, but I probably smell like an orc. Yeah, Guadalajara, let me know what my microphone levels. I'm testing out USB right now. It sounds fucked, does it? I turned up the gain, and I'm using the USB function on my microphone right now, so I can switch back to XLR if it makes things better. Spicy, you're deaf? Is it too loud, is it? I'm pretty loud on YouTube. Sounds like a Call of Duty lobby. Okay, hang on. Let's fix that then. So I'm at 15 decibels, USB. Let's switch back to XLR. Okay, I'm back to XLR right now. Let me know if it sounds any better or any worse. I'm on XLR. Hang on, let me just... Oh, I lost a... I took pride when I did this Deathless. I managed to save the... Well, I'm already not Deathless anymore, but I managed to save all 3 Orc squads. I'm way louder than the game. Well, I'm trying to be louder than the game. I'm just trying to like not have to yell into the microphone. But I'm too loud, am I still? On XLR? That should be easy enough. I'll just switch up, just turn the gain down. Because that was my problem, was I was always too quiet. It sounds different than when I record on my own and like listen to it back, because they sound very similar, but if I'm still too loud, let me just go and whoa, spinnies! Okay, let's try it. I'm at 10 decibels right now. Let's try that. Let's see if that's any better or any worse. Some 10 decibels, XLR. I can switch back to USB in a second. I'm trying to just maximize my quality here, because I always find that like everyone says I'm too quiet, and then when I look back at my VODs, I'm always like yelling. It's not as deafening on YouTube. Does it sound better, Mitsuru? Is that like a good level, do you think? Or should I go even quieter? Because I can go back, I can go down to like 5 decibels, maybe. And do I need to turn the game up, too? I'm going to be looking at the VOD and be laughing. It's going to be scientific for sure. Maybe 12 decibels if you want to be over the game. Is the game loud? Like, what's the game's volume like? This game is a loud game anyways, but, because I'm at 10, yeah. So you want me to go even higher? Go to 12? Where it is, I can barely hear the game. So I could turn the game up then? Let's try that then. So the voice is okay, are you saying? Just need to turn the game up. Spinning again! Cannot hear the game at all. So I just turned it up like about 7 decibels or so. You want me to turn it up even more? So my voice is good, but the game is too quiet still. And hey, Malnization, yeah, that's why I'm playing it right now, because I think it was you that said you'd never seen me play the Evil campaign. I do appreciate the elves healing more than the humans healing, because you can kind of just, like, set it and forget it. It's a bit fine. I might turn it up a bit more then for you. I might turn it up a bit more. Let's try that. And we'll turn up my voice to 12 decibels. Let's try that. The game is decent, and you can hear the sound of combat. Okay, so I turned it up. I turned it up like another 1.7 decibels. So we'll try the game level at that for now. But and I turned my voice up to 12 decibels. So let me know how my voice sounds in comparison. It's amazing that I took 2.5 years of streaming before I finally decided to, like, try to like maximize my sound quality. Sound is so hard, and I'm not very smart with sound, so because I find myself losing my voice sometimes when I'm streaming because I feel like I'm yelling because I want to sound loud, but I've been messing around with settings. You're mostly deaf? Is that like tinnitus stuff? Because my trade in the Navy, we get pretty easy to claim tinnitus claims. Because we're always on like radios and headphones and stuff. And we sleep under the gun. And when the guns go off, it's like... it shakes the whole ship. You're working on jet engines, yeah. Well, that's what my dad has. He's like deaf in one ear because he used to work on helicopters. It still says my audio for my voice is peaking, but... Regnier is like so good though, especially against officers. He fucking wrecks house. You sound fine to me. You could always try a quick outdoor voice, see what you peak it. Headphone users like me be worn. You sound fine. Okay, well, I'll leave it at that then for now. I did do that when I was doing the recordings, though. I was testing out, like, I was, you know, what you do when you normally do voice acting. You do, like, audio levels, so you do, like, really quiet, and then you do, like, and then you, like, stand away from the microphone and stuff. I don't want to peak anybody's headphones right now, but I can't see myself screaming all that much. I'm not an angry YouTuber, except when I do challenge runs. Oh yeah, you can hit them while they're on the ground with Regnier. That's huge. He's an officer-killing machine. Hey there, Miles Plays Games. We're just doing Regnier's campaign. I'm not gonna do anything in challenge related. At first, I kind of wanted to see if I could like try and save as many allies as I could for like a little challenge run, but that's so hard. It's so RNG based and everything. But I've mostly been testing out just like my new audio settings to see if it's better or worse. Oh, I already did Kingdom Under Fire Deathless, and I don't want to do that again because it was a fucking pain in the ass. Regnier's campaign especially. And because my video didn't do very well, like my Kingdom Under Fire Deathless video only just has 10,000 views, and it's been up for like over 2 years now, so it's just not worth it in the end for all the work it takes to make the video, unfortunately. Because I got to think about economics here. I still got 2 videos that I'm like, got to start working on, and I'll do that tomorrow, 100%, because I have 2 weeks off now. I wanted to stream again today and just get this evil campaign done. Well, until I get to Encablosa. I'm not going to play any more than that. Regnier's Encablosa missions, especially, are horrific, man. They're so bad. Especially that Find the Dragon Statues mission is like one of the worst design missions in the fucking entire series.
Lord Regnier. Will you be all right, my lord?
Oh yeah, we gotta look at their butts. There should be some Storm Riders coming in here. What is the story of this game? Well, I won't skip. I'll tell you what. I won't skip the voice lines. The story's quite good, actually. I think so. It's your typical orcs, dark elves, and ogres versus humans, elves, and dwarves story. There are some intricacies in it, but the whole crux of the story takes place around this object called the Ancient Heart, which is essentially, you could call it the One Ring, alright? The way it behaves. Yeah, you could call it the One Ring, the way it behaves, and both factions are actively hunting for it. So right now, the Ecclesiarchy, which is like basically human crusaders, are hunting the heart, and my character life is tied to the heart like the One Ring. It makes him immortal, and unfortunately, destroying it is what the humans want to do, but it's not a good idea, because if you destroy it, then it unleashes the power within, which is essentially like demons, but we'll get to that. So yeah, as Mandalore Gaming called it, I'm Baywatch Sauron. It has 4 campaigns, Miles. It has 2 good, 2 evil. The Dark Elf campaign, the Gerald Hronodin. So there's 2 human factions, Hronodin and Ecclesia. Hronodin is your more like, in simplest terms, it is your Empire of Man. And Ecclesia is your like Bretonia. They're like more. That's not a great comparison, but one is like Crusaders and Templar and Paladins, and the other is like, you know, Mortars and more standard people. And then you have your Dark Elves and your Orcs, essentially, led by vampires, funny enough. And yeah, so you play as the Dark Elves and Gerald, who is Hronodin. They're like the tutorial campaigns, and then when you finish them, you unlock Regnier and Kendall, and Kendall's like your Templar captain. We played him yesterday, and Regnier is obviously your Orc Sauron guy. And their campaigns are way harder, but they also more open, like they're more free. You can do whatever you want. It's almost whatever. Like, it gives you way more opportunities to like bring in any kind of troops you want. Like Gerald's is very linear and very scripted. You can only bring like it forces you to bring certain units in certain battles. Lucretia is the same, but for Kendall and Regnier, after the first mission, you can pretty much you have access to all officers you want. If you have the experience, you can start getting some of like the late game tech units in the first mission if you spend your experience well enough. Like after the first mission in Kendall, you can have a whole complement of like mortars and catapults if you spend your experience well enough, which is cool. Gerald's and Lucretia's, you cannot do that. Hey there, Voltage. Voltage, I'm testing out a new microphone, or new settings for my microphone, since we were talking about it yesterday. So, well, okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's do that right now. I'm on, oh, wow. Huh. I never knew I could do that. I just hit the tilde key. Escape is halt? That's interesting. So this is XLR, but I put up to 12 decibels. But I'll tell you what, let's switch to USB right now. Okay, we are now on USB, so let me know how it sounds. We're still at 12 decibels, and I turned up the game's volume. So you're saying that they already sound better. That's good. Whoops. Does it have a fully canon story like BF Me, Good Camp, or is it fully up to the player? It's fully canon, and both campaigns are parallel. So what I'm doing in this campaign, Kendall's currently doing in his, and they both match up at the end. Like the last mission is for both campaigns is the exact same. It's just you play as the different sides of the mission. It already sounds better. So this is USB right now. So USB, so I'm peaking more in USB right now. I'm at the same decibel level, so I'll switch back to XLR then. So now we're going to XLR. All right, I'm back to XLR. All right, we're at XLR. We'll see how's that sound. It was sounding good in XLR. USB feels like it might be clipping. Okay, well that settles it. Oh yeah, and Miles, this is the Pope, but the Koreans were scared that they would offend the Westerners, so they switched it to Patriarch, and they censored every time the actors say Pope. So instead of them saying Patriarch or Pope, they just go. So they just literally cut the audio. So it's like, the is coming. We need to kill that from the like. Should I catch on fire? Bow, bow. The fire's cool, but it sucks your fucking SP dry, man. Oh, those cavalry casualties. Look at that. You can mod the game in Heroes to get these paladins on your squad. All right, we're staying on XLR then. Because when I was doing the testing earlier, like the USB, I sounded more bassy. Like there's a little bit more bass to it, but like the differences was so slight that I was almost like tripping balls when I was like trying to listen to it. So we'll just keep it at that. And 12 decibels seems good so far for the voice, and the game's volume's good. Like I'm not getting overwhelmed by the 150 kills as Orc Riders. Holy shit.
Lord Regnier,
As I promised, I will tell you. As the ancient heart.
This guy's voice actor is like chocolatey smooth too.
the ancient heart. It truly exists.
Yes,
How can you be so sure?
I embody its power. It calls to me.
I think the USB mode that the mic uses is some of its own onboard processing. Makes sense. He did a meme of me and use technology. Oh, that's accurate. I'm like okay with certain things, but when it comes to like audio, oh my god, I'm a disaster.
You did not expect much of her.
Moreover, there was a Cadis spy among Rumen's troops, but the spy was killed while trying to contact the Temple army.
And the rest of the troops.
Rumen and the remaining forces have just joined the main troop. Still, there is no sign of Lucretia, leader of the infantry.
Any other status reports from overseers?
Everyone seems busy trying to put down the Cadis revolt.
Less eyes spying on me, then.
Indeed, my lord.
Or free already. Okay. Let's go hard into the archers. Let's try 3 archers. As much as I like the... so actually, question. Okay, so I have the armor mod, like where you can buy all the armors, but I think it only works for the good forces. Because I think it would be hilarious to like be able to buy orc armor as the Dark Elves and like transform, and I would assume that it would transform them into orcs. Would actually might be pretty cool to have like little orc archers. I'd be down for that. Okay, so I have 1 archer squad. Ooh, oh, ice. I like ice. Both of these guys seem pretty legit, actually. Earth. All right. Can he get riding? Aw, dang. Wait, what other magic can this guy get? Lightning would be good. Or Earth. Maybe I'll do Earth. For, Rothal, though, I think I want to give her Lightning. Because Lightning's good against armored humans. Orc heavies. Oh, I haven't changed the job. Okay, so we got 3 archers. Still got a lot of experience. Maybe I'll do him to 15. I mean, shit, I can still keep going. I'll get Hunak for monsters momentarily. For this guy, though, can I get him to heavies? Not yet. Okay, so I got 2,000 experience to spare. Let's, okay, that works for me. Alright, we have 3 archers. Luckily, I don't think there's any human unit that is immune to archer damage. So doing archers only would probably be much easier to do in this. Plus you can have cavalry archers too, which I usually do like to do. Whoops, wrong button. Ooh, ballista. See, this is where cavalry is actually really handy. Ballista, the human siege is pretty nasty. What's this here? Archer. Oh, I got 2 allied dark archers too, so we have all archers. Oh shit, that's a ballista right there. Whoops. It's never been clear either to me. Like, does attacking the actual ballista itself do damage? Or is it like just killing the gun crews themselves? Because it kind of looks like I do, but then it doesn't. I don't know. It's fucking... It's not very clear. I'm getting smashed by these guys. It helps when they have an officer. Is this guy an officer? No, he's not. You think it was the crews? Well, like, yeah, it's... But I look at the health bar. Let's, it's so hard to see. So, like... So, look at the health bar, though, when I swing just like that. Fuck, it's so... it's very frustrating. Like, I don't know if it's just timing up perfectly with, like... The hitbox is wonky, too, on the crews. It should be like an either-or thing. I should be able to kill the crew or the ballista itself. But those hits don't look like they register, so... This having cavalry archers is nice. Mortars. Oh my god, I think I got like 2 officers at the same time. Oh, I like deleted that guy. Oh! Oh, those archers are just slaughtering them with their elemental magic. I know I can spread out my archers, but oh, there's a second squad. Oh shit. What's this? Paladins. Oops. Forgot how bad the board just. Oh my god, yeah. I mean that was their trick. The fog is so thick and short that it gives you the illusion that the maps are bigger than they are, really. And I think that was one thing about Kingdom Under Fire 2 that maybe made the maps. Well, first of all, the maps in Kingdom Under Fire 2 were literally like linear pathways, like battle zone, little corridor, battle zone, little corridor, battle zone. They weren't like this map. This map is entirely open. Like there's no debris or anything, or like buildings or anything. But it gives you a surprise that like you can't see too far into the fog. Otherwise, because like in Kingdom Hearts Fire 2, there was no fog of war. So as soon as you zoomed out to order your men to do anything, you could see the whole map. So you could be like, oh, there they are. Like there's no surprises.
Yes, Lionheart. I am the one and only Rick Blood.
By the gods. Rick Blood, the immortal warrior.
The same.
So that's why you have such incredible powers. But why does the want the ancient heart? What can he do with it?
I don't know. But one thing is certain. The heart must not remain in his hands.
Very well. I shall ask no further. Command me, Lord Regnier.
We follow the... You will learn more, but now is not the time. Let's go.
So yeah, Rick Blood was like, because remember, this is a sequel, this game. The original was like a Warcraft 2 clone. It's not a bad game, actually. It's just, you know... Korean jank? Is that a thing? Actually, shit, I should have checked. You know what? Let's just get them ready just in case. So, obviously, I want a Swamp Mammoth. Teamwork and Taming. Teamwork. Taming. So this is 5. Alright, we have a Swamp Mammoth. Now let's get a Dirigible. Is a dirigible teamwork and taming? Yeah, teamwork and taming. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can get an ogre. Thaknarb. We'll get Thaknarb. Uh, 5, 6, 7. Ah, I did the opposite. Okay, whatever. Okay. That's good. Clank. It's ratcheted and clanked. Ah, one support. Right, whatever. Okay. Do I want to do Dirigible or Swamp Mammoth? Swamp Mammoth is OP as fuck, but Dirigible's fun. I like the Dirigible.
Lord Regnier, is something wrong?
I felt a resonance.
My lord?
He's learning to use the heart bit by bit.
Yeah, let's go dirigible. Scorpion fighters. Infantry. We got a couple allies here. Because look at, like, that scorpion is like 10 feet in front of me and I can't fucking see him. Slaughtering archers is really fun as Regnier because they have no shields and they can't block. But they can still get into like a chain stun thing if like 2 or 3 of them hit you at the right timings. Ooh, he almost cast a spell. What's this? Another archer. Fucking trees got in the way. Oh, I fucking misfired it, but it still has a good radius. Hey, Eric. Paladins, archers, let's go get them. Fucking go, I told you to go. What's this? You gotta get the ranged units first, they're the most dangerous enemies. Oh, I fucked up. I cast the wrong spell. Shit. Oh, well. Something else? Kill. Oh fuck! There's another archer. Yeah. Dirigible, I says go. No. Damn it. You know what? Dirigible's not good in this map. I'm gonna have to go Swamp Mammoth. There's just way too many archers.
Follow me.
Let's sweep down up. Although sweeping up down looks pretty good. Didn't mean to do that. Two easy officers, though. I love it when they're on horseback. It's way easy to find them. Horses are real. They all have horse officers. That's great. They have such big hitboxes, too, even though they can be a little bit annoying. Urukabar, get your fucking fat ass out of the way, you douche. Fuck, this chick blocked all my moves. Okay. Dynasty Warriors are fun, but they do get really boring really quick for me because, like, yeah, the armies don't actually matter all that much other than to give you Muso or whatever the fuck it is. Like, this game is so much more involved. Like, you spend a lot of time, like, leading your men and telling them what to, like, strategizing and finding flanks and... And, hang on, like, you're spending more time leading your troops and flanking and killing priority targets, and they actually do damage and they actually kill stuff. It's not just you doing 600 hit combos and massacring thousands and thousands of units. Like, yeah, I much prefer this kind of game. Hey there, Maxime. How you doing, man? That's the new one, is it, Valkyrie? Because, yeah, when I played the demo, they had, like, you could, like, some spells that your main character had involved, like, your troops, like, Archer, like a Arrow Wayne, or, like a men charge. That was kind of neat, but how is it, like, still much more... From what everything else I was doing in it, it still felt like an old Dynasty Warriors game. Which is fine, but, like, that's the game that they're, like, going for. They're not going for a Kingdom Under Fire game, but I feel like if Dynasty Warriors had this kind of mechanics, man, it would be... I'd probably never play anything else. Like, Samurai Warriors alone would be, like, one of my favorite games. And I'm not spending $90 on it. It's like a full price game, which sucks because I'd like to try it. But it's like, yeah, it's like 80 or 90 bucks for another Dynasty Warriors game. It does look good though. Like, the graphics are nice. Feels more like an action game than Muso, since you're fighting officers a lot more than that. Yeah, a lot of the Dynasty Warriors was like, you could, and like the Hyrule Warriors, you could literally just run past all of the soldiers and just fight the other officers and heroes, and like, it's almost like it saves you time doing that. Because I know there's people that love the power fantasy of just watching you cleave into 1,000 guys, but it's all hollow. At the end of the day, like, none of it matters. Oh shit, another wave. Oh wow. Oh, I got a lot of reinforcements up there. That's sick. I'll clean up this southern flank and we should be good. Capcom lost their minds with the pricing. Yeah, they really did, eh? Troops in Dynasty Wars feel so passive, like it takes 20 seconds meandering before the attack once in a while. It's painful to watch. Well, were you there, Eric, or was I did that on my own? Or not... for 99 Nights and for Dynasty Warriors, I like... got into a fight, and then I just stopped. I put my controller down to see if my men would do anything. And no, they don't. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't even do damage. Like, I'm pretty sure they're completely worthless. Like, even if for enemy officers and stuff, like, you should have an advantage if you have men and they don't. Like, your men should at least, like, stun them or, you know, like, nudge them a bit. Even if they did, like, 1 damage and you do... 1,000. Like, but yeah, I'm pretty sure your troops are literally there just for show. And you can tell too, because as you're moving around the map, like, just dudes will spawn in. Like, you could say, oh, it's draw distance or whatever, but no, it's just like, oh, I'm in the enemy camp or base or whatever, and there's no enemies, and all of a sudden, like, 6 squads of enemies appear, and you're like, what? Looking forward to your next video. I guess I already know which game's going to be there. I'd love to hear you summarize. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to start that tomorrow. I have 2 weeks off, Maxims, from school, so I can finally, like, catch up, because I've been falling so far behind on, like, YouTube and stuff. Like, my last video, I'm pretty sure, was, like, 6 months ago, or if not more. So I need to really, like, buckle down and start getting out. Because I've got 2 videos? No, just the one. But I also might try and do, like, Rise of the Witch King Deathless to try to put another Deathless video up there, because I haven't done a challenge run in, like, over a year. So we'll have to check that out. But yeah, tomorrow, like, I have 2 weeks off. I have a fucking colonoscopy on Wednesday, so I gotta, like, fast for the next 2 days, I think, is it? And I have to, like, drink, like, a serious X-Lax and shit like that. So that'll be a fun week. The troops are more a threat in Origins than the usual games, but they are nerfs compared to the first demo because people cried. What? People were crying that the troops are too good? As far as I've played for... I didn't play a lot of the Dynasty Warriors. I played mostly Samurai Warriors, but in those games, the troops are negligible. Like, they're literally just flashes of light. Like, they don't matter. They don't do anything. The only thing they do is just fly up into the air when you do 1,000 hit combos. It's stupid. But, like, it's fun, but it gets boring for me.
It looks like the land is on their tail as well, Lord.
Like, I like seeing, like, you know, the armies clash, and if I'm getting hurt, I can try to pick up priority targets to help my troops. Like in this game, if you kill the archers, your allies do, like, your troops do way better. You're like, you know, I don't know. It's like this type of game just doesn't exist. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how we have 10,000 MOBAs, and we have 10,000 MMOs, and we have 10,000 fucking team shooter, looter, whatever the fuck they are, like Overwatch games, but we have Kingdom Under Fire and Mountain Blade, and, like, that's it for single player games. I woke up from a coma. My last video is Warcraft 2 Deathless. Yeah. Well, okay, actually, I had that thought too. Would me making a mega video be worth doing? Like, taking all the videos I've already uploaded and then, like, trimming out the intros and just having them all into one big, like, 2-hour video. As I know, who else did that? Did Grant do that? Where he did, like, all StarCraft challenge runs in one video and all, or maybe I'm thinking something else. But to have, like, because my Warcraft 2 has, like, a humans video, an orcs video, a expansion video, and then, like, elf only video. If I was to, like, download them all, cut them together into one big video and upload that, would that be something good, do you think? Because you could argue it's just, like, lazy content because it's already there, but it could keep me relevant in, like, the grand scheme of things, because it's like it makes it so my channel has another video uploaded. Troops haven't been a threat since Dynasty Warriors and maybe 6, but 4 and 5 and 6 dumbed them down. So what Dynasty Warriors do you think has the best troops then? MOBAs are easy. Well, I guess that's the thing. Like, this game probably is really hard to do right. I don't remember playing Beyond a Third Dynasty Warriors. They definitely did damage then. They just spent more of their time shuffling around each other than they did attacking each other. Yeah, exactly. Like, you could watch their attack animations, and, like, they'll be, like, moving side to side, and maybe they'll do, like, a but, like, you know, like, Total War, Spartan Spartan Total Warrior had really, really great, troop combat. This game has amazing troop combat. It's just not. So, okay, so this is where I get annoyed with this game. Fuck, it's hot in here. So, we have a flying thing that literally like drops its yogurt on the enemies. So have melee, increases hand-to-hand combat damage. Melee skill increases defensive capabilities more than other skills. That's bullshit, by the way. It doesn't increase defense. It does increase defense, increases resistance. And the hand-to-hand combat is like 0.1% per level. Like, what was the guy in the Discord said that it increases the melee damage by like 1 for every level. But your health, the health of your units increases by something like 100 per level. So, like, that means your infantry at level 99 are doing 99 damage, but each enemy individual soldier has like 9,000 health or something like that. I don't know what the math. It's not good math, though. So why would a dirigible need melee? It doesn't melee anybody. But then it has taming. Increases attack power of beasts. Dirigible, scorpion, swamp mammoth. Slightly increases defense. Okay. So that must mean like the testicles it drops does more damage. Okay, fine. Teamwork. Greatly reduces sapper work times. Increases attack of catapults and ballistas. Slightly increases defense. So all three of these things increase defense. And does this make it so they poop faster? Or does this make it like, why is there teamwork? It's a monster. There's no crew. Does this lower the time it takes to poop? Or is it just there for the sake of being there? That's what I want to know. And it doesn't tell me. This increases damage. Like, in theory, this makes sense. Because it does take a while to poop. So maybe we could test it. I don't know. Let's put it up. So if I put teamwork... Maybe I could try that. If I only level up this thing's teamwork... Will I notice a difference? Because it does take a long time for these things to poo. And is it the same for this? Does this make the swamp mammoth seems to fire at like a pretty steady rate regardless? And what does the melee do? Is that its foot stepping damage? I don't know. The first Dynasty Warrior games was a Street Fighter clone. 3 did, in my opinion, because most of the time you would die to them before an officer killed you. Even more so than to archers. Okay. Learning the innards to video games takes the magic out of them. But I still think that you could have a little bit more detail. Like, what does increased defensive capabilities mean? Like, increases their health, their resistance? And the game does not tell you that any level you put in anything increases the unit's health. Does this increase the speed of the mammoth? I don't even think it does, but I'm going to put points into it because, fuck it, why not? I should test the... Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip it. To support. Okay, so we're going full tilt on this one. Playing Archers only so you can Google the Dark Elves? Absolutely.
Dark Elves? The Valand army or the rebels?
Because you know Minthara is my waifu. Minthara's the hottest chick in the world.
Why are they attacking us?
No matter. Fight back. Kill anything that opposes us.
Oh, this level is a shooting gallery. Full complement. That's a pretty cool shot, seeing the mammoth slowly emerge from the woods. You can get into BG3? I love BG3. I've never finished it. And I probably should, because it is a really good game, but it's a game that you need to, like, sit down and bloody play. Like, a game like this, I can just throw it on, play a level, like Helldivers. I can throw it on, jump in a dive, go do some homework, and then fuck off to bed. But Baldur's Gate 3, you need to sit down and, like, really focus. You can't just, like, lightly play BG3, because there's a lot of dialogue and, like, important stuff to read and decisions to make. God, they killed Regnier. Actually, I never really tested that. Does having your fire arrows on your archers damage scorpions? You got old and had like a couple hours of video games a day. Well, that's at my stage too. Also, like I feel like the older I get, my my attention span for playing games has gone down quite a bit. Unless the game is like insane. Like, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was the last game I played where, fuck, man, that was like, oh, it felt so good. It really did, to have, like, a game that I played for, like, 6 hours in a row without even, like, looking at the clock. It was one of those kind of games. But then, after, like, 3 days, I just was like, alright, I'm kind of done now. Like, I never finished it. And I feel bad that I didn't finish it. Hang on. I might be choking. Oh, I swallowed some spit, and I think it went down. Oh, okay. Well, my controller broke anyways. Ooh. And it feels good when I can do that, but at the same time, like, you also have so much, as an adult like us, we have, like, oh, I have to exercise, I have to, like, do some paperwork, oh, I gotta mail this thing, or I gotta go get some groceries, and just so much shit, like, because I polished my floors today, and they should be dry by now, but as I was doing that, there's just a litany of other things I need to do, like, I need to fucking clean off the countertops, because I haven't done a good cleaning stations in a long time, so I gotta clean off the countertops, I gotta dust the TV, shit like that, and come on! Yeah, swallow. That's probably like one of the main sources of my, when I have like a bad like depression phase. You know, it's like a radar wave, a sinusoidal wave. It's there's peaks and troughs. I had a really bad trough like 2 weeks ago, where like I didn't even do anything. Like I sat and just stared at the wall for most of the day, or like just slept or anything. And a lot of it has to do with the time, man. We're getting old. Like I know everyone's like, you're only 34. You're still so young. But I'm like, am I? You know, that's over halfway. To some people. I've given up my career, so like I have to start from scratch with a pension. Like, I don't have a house, I don't have a wife. Like, I'm seeing all these people around me that are, you know, doing well in their jobs. They have wife and kids. I don't want kids, but like, you know what I mean. Like the whole typical being an adult thing. I'm still here playing video games with the boys. It's like, at the same time, that's exactly what I want to do. I don't really want a wife and kids, but. I don't know, like, it's just, like, and since leaving the military, too, I still get, like, feelings of pointlessness, you know? Where I'm like, what am I doing? Like, what, I had a purpose in the military. I had a really important job. People relied on me. And now I'm sitting here, like, quacking like a duck in drama class or whatever, and I'm like, is this my life now? Like, how did I get here? I was a leader of men. And now I'm fucking sitting here barking like a dog. But, I don't know, that's just life, I guess. Is oh, shit. Where's my blizzard lady? There he is. Oh, my controller, come on, buddy. It's not the good time. I'm trying to heal. Controller! Controller! Oh my god, that's fucking horrific. You play the crap out of them for a week and then forget they exist. Yeah, exactly. I'm like that too. Just being an adult, I think, is just, yeah, I don't have that same when you're a kid playing games all day, every day. I'll tell you what, I did have no time if I didn't have it set and forget. The rice cooker, oh yeah. Speaking of which, I got meat defrosting in the sink. Listening to Kingdom Under Fire soundtrack in the background speak. That's cool, yeah, yeah. When you buy the game on Steam, you get the soundtrack. I don't know if you still get it on Good Old Games too, as well. I feel you, brother. I waste my weekends deciding what to do, and then ultimately do. Yeah, exactly. You do the same thing you used to do on TV. I sit there looking at my Steam list at, like, I have, with my family sharing thing, I have like 800 games on Steam. And I'm sitting there just going, I don't want to play any of these. And then you end up just watching the same YouTube video you've seen 1,000 times, and then you pass out. If you weren't playing games with the boys, you'd be drinking yourself to death, so that's a net win. And that's the thing, Rod, like this, doing this, streaming, really helps give me that reason to actually sit there and play a game for more than an hour kind of thing. And the communicating and like the talking with you guys and stuff, it really helps get me out of that funk kind of thing, and play games that I normally wouldn't play. Because if I wasn't playing this right now with you guys, I would probably sit there and either just boot up another round of Helldivers or fucking put on Bannerlord and just get bored again after an hour of walking around. You know, got married last year, still playing games, and I'm definitely going to be playing games until I die. But it's, yeah, gaming is not the same as it used to be, you know.
It's a sign that the is controlling you through the ancient heart.
Like, I have access to tens of thousands of games, like with my emulators and stuff, with my Xbox and all. But like, there's just times where I'm just like, I don't want to play any of them. Like, but I want to play something. Like, I'm sitting here, I got time, but yeah.
However, Hades is fully aware of its use and is attempting to steal it from the
Cadus must be battling with the Blarney by now.
and their true purpose was to tie us up here until they took the heart.
Why not? Everyone else wants it.
Only 3 for you. Okay. Wait until you're too old to have opinions recognized by the youngins. That's already happening, man. I'd say 60% of my classmates are 19 years old. In their defense, they're actually, like, a lot of them are pretty switched on. Like, and they're pretty, like, they're pretty mature, but they also, like, respect the older classmates a lot more than you'd think they would, you know, because you think when youngins, you're like, fucking, you're old. But no, these kids, they genuinely listen to what we have to say, and they respect what we do. Maybe it's because I have a military background too, and that's kind of interesting. Like, I will say that it's definitely interesting in my life. Maybe they respect me more for it. I don't know, but they're a good group. They're a good group of folks. I would never have thought that, like, I would be having good fun and be genuinely friends with some of these, like, 19, 20-year-old kids. They're good. They got a lot ahead of them too. You know, they got a lot of potential. Who the fuck? Okay, this is lightning. Okay, I need lightning. Ooh. Ooh. Lightning and HP recovery? Yeah. Although the skill bonus, Lightning doesn't do anything. Lightning, once you reach level 5, Lightning is... That's it. I don't want that. I mean, that's cool, like 13 and 7, but, like, it's so much more money for something that's not even that good. Fuck it. Melee frontal, melee explosion, ranged explosion. Melee ranged is good. I like melee ranged. Well, explosion's not bad either. Melee range. You know what? Let's do range explosion. Oh yeah, her. Hey, spicy.
Angry do they thank you for your service? Thank you for your service, Ruchismo.
They do. They've never, I don't know if they've ever said, like, thank you for your service, but they have displayed their appreciation of what I've done. One of them said, I couldn't quite understand what they meant by it, because I was like, you know, I was just, like, talking shit about myself one day. I was like, oh, you know, I got a dad bod going on right now, and some random girl in my class said I had man boobs. This was like first term, and she was like socially awkward. She's like, "You have man boobs." She dropped out, but I was still there like. And then one of my classmates was like, "Don't act like you haven't served the country. Don't act like you haven't served the country." And I was like, "What's that mean?" The songs are meant to be loot because they all abruptly end. Oh yeah. You should do a game like Super Mario RPG. I've never actually played that. Didn't they remaster that, though? You play that every 5 years? I think your younger classmates just think you are. The larger classmate will eat them, yeah. What's up, fellow kids? Ooh, range? Can I get a shield with range? Explosion? There we go. Alright, so they're kitted out. That's good. Might be able to still get a good bow here. What are these guys? Ice? Oh. Recovery rate, though. That recovery rate's just too good. Yeah, she was an Indian girl. She was very, like, she didn't take social cues. Like, I wasn't the only one she, like, insulted. Another, like, one of my new best friends there, she's a very shy, like, reserved person, but she, like, doesn't do makeup a lot. She's a tomboy, and she did her makeup for one scene, and the same girl went up to her and was like, your makeup is uneven and looks bad here. And I was like, Jesus, like, could you not, like, in public, not even, like, took her aside. And she's like, do you know you have man boobs? And, like, all my classmates were like, no, he doesn't. And I was like, well, I mean, I don't not have them, but hey, Archaon. Best part of Mario RPG is you could beat it in, like, 3 to 4 streams if you don't skill issue. Well, like, I fucking dummy Paper Mario. I love Paper Mario, and I'm in max that game pretty hard, where I'm like deleting dudes. You ever do a Vermintide night? Not yet. Well, we certainly can in the next 2 weeks, because I have the next 2 weeks off, so we can certainly do some. Oh, she's wonderful, and she's beautiful, and but she's lesbian. So I always joke, I'm like, she's the perfect woman for me because we both have the same taste in women. I haven't played Darktide since it came out because I think I had it on Game Pass. So if I was to play it again, I'd have to download Game Pass if I wanted to keep my progress. And I think I remember progress in that game being a real shitty thing. What's this? Oh, yeah. Okay, this mission, I think this mission is like the spontaneous catapult spawns, which kind of suck. Oh, shit. They have catapults right away. My bad. Gotta do that. It sucks when the catapults don't have an officer, because their crews are just really annoying to kill. See, that stab did damage. Oh, go this way. Fuck it, just go through them. I feel like I can do that better. We're going this way. There's a new item system? What's the new item system like? Gear grind is not as bad as it used to be? Because the gear grind was, like, abysmal. Fucking archer squads. Just bro with boobs. Yeah, exactly. She's from Halifax as well, which is where the Navy is stationed. So like we know all like the bars we used to go to, and she's like one of the guys. But she's also like super talented and very lovely. And I appreciate her. Because she's also my age too, so it's not like it's not as strange like communicating with her. She understands like some of like the stuff that I talk about and the jokes that we make. Because like sometimes you bring up something to these kids like, oh, I remember like watching The Matrix, and they're like, what's The Matrix? And you're like, wow. Part of the ship, part of the crew. When those guys serve up their 100 years and they're like a crusty thing on the wall, do they go back to being human, or do they stay crusty? They added weapon mastery, which allows you to unlock the ability to max out every item if you want to. No longer have to find an item with 500 item level. Oh yeah. What about like the cosmetics? Those are still paywalled, I assume. You still have random max stats in each weapon, but you can tell or potentially even get rarity vendor. Same age as me, so she also lived through the Great Depression, yeah. We're still living the Great Depression. What are you talking about? Life is the Great Depression. Wow, not going cavalry on this mission is really fucking me over. Like, these catapults are so annoying. Because they're weak to frontal, so like charging through with catapults typically kills them pretty quick. I'm surprised my archers haven't killed the other ones either. Like, with the amount of damage like their archers do to my catapults, it's like, ugh. And like total modification for weapons, no longer one per change per weapon. Cosmetics haven't changed. Insulted, you would think they would do that. Yeah. What that would be like an unbelievable. It is unbelievable because it won't ever happen. That'd be a hell of a change if the big companies decided, you know what, we're gonna make cosmetics free. They would never do that. Cosmetics are mostly paywall, but they have some not but cosmetics in the free get battle pass. Said battle pass is retroactive, so anything you already done is already marked. Is it like Helldivers where you can like do any of the battle passes whenever you want, or is it exclusive like Halo Infinite did? Because that one was so shit. Where it's like, oh fuck, I'm sorry, I'm in goddamn fucking Syria for the next 3 months. I can't log in to unlock the one piece of armor that I would possibly want. And the maple syrup sucks now. I'm going to New Zealand in January. I wonder if I should bring some new maple syrup for them. But I also haven't traveled internationally by plane in a while, so I can't quite remember if it's even like... Oh, fuck. Man, what is fucking killing the shit out of me? This is like the worst I've ever done on this mission. Maybe it's because I don't have cavalry. Is that another siege? Stop celebrating! I need to cast a spell. Oof. I have not been doing very good on this level. Normally I'm pretty clean, but that's because, yeah, cavalry is so good. And I forgot how many ranged units the humans throw at you in this campaign. Way more than the orcs did. Like, between the catapults and the fact that the catapults are so wonky with their hitboxes and stuff, it makes it really, it slows you down so much. And how come, like, inexplicably you can't have any support or anything here? Like, no swamp mammoth? No? Okay. Got a lot of allied air, too, though. The penance thing isn't called Battle Pass, but it looks just like one. Well, wasn't there, like... What was the... I got some okay armor from doing challenges. Was those the penance things? They were, like, permanent, though, per character. It wasn't, like, a Battle Pass or anything. Like, you got one for, what was it, for, like, killing 10 enemies with a grenade or something like that? I don't know. I forget now. Ooh. They are challenges? Oh, so that's what I was talking about then. Yeah, there was like you had like different tiers to do. And each tier you got like one piece of armor or something.
The reason you're after the ancient heart is it to regain your free will.
Exactly so.
You have been neutral all along, and that is how you should stay, Lord.
I know this is my personal problem, but will you still help me?
I swear no fealty to my race nor to the land. Only to you, Lord Regnier.
Grateful as always, Reinhardt. Come, if we hurry, we can take the before he hides inside the castle.
As you command.
That's pretty good. It's level 28 though, shit. Like they remade some of them to be less stupid, not all of them, but most of them. Like the kill elite with a Perils explosion used to require to kill 3 in one go, now it's only 1. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember some of them, like especially like for the best looking armor, it was like ludicrous what you had to fucking do there. Oh, we're all alone.
Did you see, Master?
I think this mission sucks. It's like just like random enemy spawns like all over the place. Like, what the hell just did... What? Something just killed, like, 4 of my troops. Out of nowhere. Like, there's no archers, there's no siege. It's fucking stupid, man. Those explosions when you overload the warp and explode. Oh, I see. Yeah, when you explode, it's like the fire mage or whatever in Vermintide. Did ruin a bunch of runs when you had psychers downing themselves, trying to explode themselves and leads. Oh yeah. That fuck. What was that? Was that the Halo Infinite flaws too, where like some of the challenges were for certain game modes or something, so like you had players like leaving the match because they didn't have like a specific playlist. So like you'd have like 6 people leaving or using like really crappy guns because it was for challenges because they needed it to grind out experience and stuff. That was the most egregious month, though. Run, though, but it definitely stands out as hostile design for the game. Absolutely. Are you playing Dark Tide right now? You forgot it takes a long time to reload into? I like the character customization, I like the character creator and stuff like that, even though the story was non-existent. But, like, yeah, the armors and, like, the cosmetics are garbage. Like, they're really cool, but, like, you have to fucking spend, like, for all of them, you have to spend money. There's no good, like, for the good ones. Like, because if you go in even, like, the free store that you can go to, it's all just, like, light blue colors swapped of the same armor that you already have. It's horrible. You couldn't even get, like, standard Imperial Guard outfit for your fucking main guy without doing such bullshit. What's this? Paladin. Hey, Mecca. That's the thing, though. The game is super fun. Same thing with Vermintide. I almost wish that they had like maps designed like Helldivers, though, like just kind of like free roam in the open world, or a big open map with like objectives you can do in any order. Try not to piss off spawns and stuff, or call in support. Like call in like flame vortexes and stuff as the mage, or call in fucking null artillery battery from off map. Stratagems, give me stratagems. I want stratagems in every game. Earth Defense Force, the support, their Air Raider is one of my favorite character classes of all time of any game. He's got, except for like the newest one. Up until the newest one, he had all the vehicles, he had turrets, he had sentries, he had mines. He had airstrikes, laser satellite strikes, missile strikes, artillery strikes. He was so badass. The newest one, they gave like half his vehicle, all his good vehicles to the fucking Ranger, and including his sentry guns. And all he has is drone. His new thing is drones, which I don't really care for. A game that did Suicide really cool was Rising Storm 1. Red Orchestra Rising Storm. When you played as the Japanese, if you cooked a grenade, if you held a grenade in your hand and like blew yourself up and killed an enemy, you wouldn't lose points for your team's tickets. So, like, if you had no ammo left and you had just like a last-ditch effort... Who the fuck? What the fuck? Did you just see my Swamp Mammoth warp across the map? That was really bizarre. I wonder if it was because it was gonna interfere with the. So there's obviously mortars in the area. They must be over here at that. Oh no, there they are. Wing Diver is fun too, though. All the classes are fun. I even like the Ranger, because I just love good man with machine gun. You know, go boom boom. Oh, did we actually kill their mortars? Thank Christ. Rising Storm is a ticket-based battlefield-like shooter. Yeah. But yeah, not losing tickets for Sector Kamikaze sounds kind of fun. Yeah, because it fits like the Japanese, right? They were, you know, do everything to survive kind of guys, Kamikaze. They even had Kamikaze charges. If all of your team meleeed and charged at the same, like ran, sprinted and meleeed, because you can do like a melee bayonet charge. Like officers had katanas. And yeah, you could do if you melee charged in proximity to other Japanese characters, you would get immunity to suppression and like resistance to damage, and you could literally like charge it. And I remember like one time that we were so far behind, we had like only 30 seconds left to take the final base. And that's what we did. We fucking kamikaze charged, and we actually like swung the fight and won in the end. It was so glorious. The captain of the team was like, we're going kamikaze, everyone. Melee, let's go. Rising Storm was good. Rising Storm 2 was fun, too. I don't know if it's still active or not. The Vietnam one. Battlefield 6 apparently is decent, isn't it? From what I've seen or heard. Especially after the abortion that was... what the fuck was it? 2042? The specialist-based... I fucking hate that trend. Specialists. Even Gears of War 5 did that for like horde mode and stuff. I was like, I just want to play the character I want to play as. Why do I have to play as the character for the class that I want? Banzai! Because I like Battlefield 4. Battlefield 3 I think was probably the one that I played the most. 2142 was awesome, but like I missed it in its heyday. Like I didn't get to play it that much when it was at its peak. But I like how they brought back the mothership mode or to like the aircraft carrier mode. It wasn't as cool, but it was still awesome. Because that mode, I love that the idea of that mode. Yeah, every game has to be a fucking hero shooter. It's so stupid. I hate it. That's because then they can bloody sell their skins and sell the exclusive things or the characters themselves. Why allow you to unlock the guns you want with the character you want when you could pay $6.99 for the fucking Nicki Minaj skin of Tracer or whatever the hell? Even Rainbow Six Siege did that, and I hated that. What do we have here? Mortar, catapult, shit. That's not good. Ooh, I might be able to get both these mortars and the archers or the catapults in one. Hello? What the fuck? There we go, that's what I want. I got all three in one fight. And now my controller's fucked! Remember I did this deathless? Holy shit. 2 was pretty good. Did that for Quake Champions. I miss Unreal Tournament 99. That was peak. Battlefield Friends? Battlefield 1943 was underrated too. That was like an arcade game. Xbox arcade. Like, this catapult should be disabled when I kill, like, these guys, because there's only 2 dudes. You can't crew an entire catapult with only, like, 3 guys or whatever. They didn't like Battlefield 3? I like the mortar. The mortar in Battlefield 3 and they even, I think they brought it back for Battlefield 1. Well, okay, Battlefield 1 I played a lot of too. I really liked Battlefield 1. That game allowed me to use the Martini Henry, one of my favorite guns. Bad Company 2. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot. Bad Company 2 is what I put the most hours into, I think. Bad Company 2, I played the fucking shit out of. Me and my buddy were so good with the helicopter, the Hueys. Like, I'd be on that one map where there's like the starting attack point is like a little rush. We used to play rush a lot, and there's like the island, and the attacking team had two like Hueys, and me and my buddy, he would fly and just circle the island, and I would sit there and just mow dudes down. Man, it was so dope. We're not done yet, boys. Fuck. I took a lot of damage on that one. Oh, something's still shooting me, that's why. Must be up here. There it is. Like, how did that dirigible not do damage to these guys? The hitboxes are so fucking inconsistent, man. Like, even Blizzard's not doing anything to them. Battlefield or Bad Company 2's campaign was good too. Like, not even just like the multiplayer was awesome. See, look at that. When I swing at the catapult, those guys were like dying over and over again. So maybe it does do damage to them. The way, like, every time I hit the catapult, they were still like... 20 years later, this game is still a mystery. Ooh, maxed out the XP. Look at that. Oh, dirigible. Look at that. Both archers. If I was allowed to bring a third archer, easy game. See, the problem with Regnier, he doesn't get any elements for his weapons. That's the only one. Like KO recovery speed. Now, you might be thinking, oh, HP recovery rate 50%. That's crazy, right? No, that's not for your unit. That is for your hero himself. But I'll tell you what, just for the sake of willing to prove myself wrong, I'm going to pick this up. And I want to see... If I could have gotten range and explosion, I'd be happy. Fucking range is fine, though. Melee, explosion. Melee, range. Alright, fine. So they're decked out, yeah. Oh, I already got them a bow. Well, okay. No, we can finish decking them out. These are the ice ones, eh? Oh, there we go. Range ice. Perfect. Range explosion? Yes, sir. Melee range? Yes, ma'am. Bronzewood. Bronzewood. 2 bronzewoods. Alright, what do I have? Oh my god. Spearman! All infantry. They have 1 archer here. Hey there, lack of foresight. Wide formation does make me faster, yeah. But it makes you way more vulnerable to arrows. Whereas tight makes you more resistant to arrows and stealthy. But makes you more vulnerable to explosions and spells. Oh my god, that officer ability is crushing me. Oh, assault infantry. Okay. I only hope I can kill this bloody squad before. Okay, so yeah, as a test, to test out that ability. I thought I saw. Did that health bar go up? Let's see. I'm not seeing the health bar go up. I'm just saying. I thought I might have saw it. But I have a 50% health regen increase item. And I don't think my health is going up at all. Which means the tooltip is bullshit. Trying to keep my allies alive. I feel like they're going to be pretty handy to have. So like here, I don't have to use my controller at all. Not familiar with this one. Seems a bit Dynasty Warriors. Kind of neat, though. It's Dynasty Warriors, but your troops matter. That's why I love this game. It's like Lord of the Rings / Warhammer Fantasy Dynasty Warriors, but your troops and their skills is actually more important, oh, fuck, than your hero himself. For example, you don't die if your hero goes down. You only die if all your soldiers die in the unit. What are these up here? More ghouls and pallies, eh? So it promotes more so keeping your men alive. Plus, if your men die, then you use the experience that you would have gotten for the kills with them. Oh, it feels so good to get like a nice crunchy fucking multi. Ah, I did it again. Shit. Oh, my allies' ghouls are here. Because you get cavalry, you get artillery, you get sappers for setting traps. You get spellcasters. Like, this game is pretty in-depth for being a 2004 Xbox exclusive. But now it's on Steam and Good Old Games. I think you've already proven that the HB regen was just for your leader. I think I did too, but I just wanted to, like, because that's happened to me before, Eric. Because I distinctly remember testing the theory that Warcraft 1 clerics, when you cast heal on demons, doesn't actually work. But then I did it just for shits during stream, and I was wrong. I was completely wrong. Because Mandalore Gaming literally says that in his video, that you can min-max health regen on your hero to make him immortal. But I was like, I don't think that's true. But just in case it was. But for a split second, when I did change to Regnier, it almost looked, maybe it's because of the health bar size when I do this, but I swear it almost looked like it did tick up a bit. What's this? More paladins. Yeah, they don't have much ranged in this one. You love that? Yeah, I agree. We were talking about that before you turned up. The Dynasty Warriors is fun, but it gets really boring really fast, and that's because of the fact that, like, the soldiers don't matter. They're just there for numbers and points. Like, you could run through them all and just fight the officers. That's what the whole game essentially is. But this game is not like that. The soldiers are arguably more important than the officers, you know? Like, if you're spending the entire battle in this fighting mode, you're doing something wrong. This is here to, like, help swing the tide of the fight. but you should always be checking on your troops, especially if you have cavalry. You should always be checking on your micro with your cavalry, making sure your artillery didn't get flanked. But I'm particularly playing like, I played this 1,000 times, so I'm playing it with, like, using only archers and support weapons. Because right now, I would definitely have cavalry in my squad right now, and the orcs in particular, they get, like, zombies and stuff, as my allies here have. Oh, that was easy. Maybe it's one of those stats that's like increases healing effectiveness. Oh, that would be interesting, actually, Eric. That's a good theory. But that's another. If that's true, then that's another example of the game's vagueness being a real problem with, like, the stats and stuff. Because this says HP recovery rate 50%. You would think the common peasant would think, oh, that just means he recovers health. But it doesn't tell you that your hero has a different health bar than the unit itself, and your units each have their own health bars too. So, where does that all come into play? Okay, now let's look at this here. This says HP recovery rate plus 50% too. You know what? I'm going to get it. I'm going to equip it. So now I have plus 100% health recovery. Maybe it could be this too, Eric. Your healing rate, your recovery rate could be so low that even plus 50% of like 1 HP is half an HP kind of thing. So maybe this will swing it. Maybe I haven't been min-maxing enough. That's fair. This is more like Mountain Blade in that regard. It seems where you have to care about your troops. Mind you, Mountain Blade, it's more... because without them, you die super fast. That too, that Mountain Blade is always the comparison this game gets. What I like about this game, more so than Mountain Blade, I love Mountain Blade, but I hate the combat in Mountain Blade. I hate the directional combat. I hate how the AI just, like, swarms you, and you have no room. Like, I hate the collision, so your spears don't work, your long swords don't work. It's just a mosh pit. This game, what I like about this game is that your units are separated into, like, Battle for Middle-earth style squads. So you technically only have 3 units, but each unit has 30 models in it, which all behave on their own, except for the expansion to this game, which is a whole other ballgame. So losing health on your health bar actually means, like, one of your troops dies in your squad, which I much prefer. And when you, at the end of the battle, your squad gets refilled. Your squad is all flush too. Like with Mountain Blade, I always found, like, my armies were just spatterings of random units, like some with spears, 1 pikeman, 6 swordsmen, 10 archers, 1 crossbowman, 1 guy who throws his own shit, and it just didn't there was no cohesion. Like, if Mountain Blade had, like, 50 swordsmen in this squad, would you like to repair your squad to full complement to 50? Yes, please. Kind of like how Total War does it, but my dream game will never exist. If you want to vague RPG, go play Lord of the Rings Third Age. Third Age was fine, but it's like Final Fantasy X light, and you beat the game in like 4 hours, and there's no, like, the maps are so small, the equipment is, like, completely progressional, there's no variety, and some of the fights are just, oh my god, like, some of the fights you're just fighting wave after wave after wave after wave. And you're right, too. I did think about that, Archaon. 50% of 0 is 0. So if you had passive regen, it might be in effect. But without regen, I would say it only buffs incoming healing. Yeah. But that's the vagueness, right? So it's also not very clear if these guys' equipment affects your unit as well. Because they have their own skills and shit, too, right? Because it is your hero, his equipment affects your unit. I don't think your units get, like, HP recovery gear, right? Because if I was to, like, get them for all the units, maybe there would be some semblance of HP recovery. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I haven't really had a chance to bring him in. Did I get new gear for him? Heh. HP recovery rate. There we go. We got more HP recovery. Fuck it. Whatever. Let's go for it. And, you know, for shits. Like, doing this is pointless. Because that would be cool, too, if you could change your main heroes unit. Like, if you could change that into a swamp mammoth, that'd be pretty cool. Hang on, can I delete that? What other... Oh, wow, he actually learns other spells. That's interesting. Because Curse is the most useless element. Hey there, Daka. See, like, why does he get ranged and frontal? I guess if you were to swap him out for another officer, you'd get that. Because I could swap Lionheart out for another ogre and just have 2 ogres in my squad. But they're not that... They're not really worth much anyways. You know what, let's do Earth. I like poison. I've always been a fan of poison effects in games. You're painting your Wraithguard listening to this? Has anyone dove into the code and check out how these items work? Yes. Yes and no. The modders for this game is super hard to mod, apparently. And the Discord has, like, a couple really dedicated people that are just, like, balls deep in that. They were... That's who was able to tell the fact that, like, melee doesn't actually increase your, like, damage as opposed to, or your health as opposed to defense. Like, it doesn't increase your defense, it increases your resistance to damage, which you would think is defense, but it's a different thing in this game.
This is the southern gate of Ecclesia. Just heading there as I speak.
Oh, this mission, shit.
We must prevent them from hiding inside the castle. We should send out fleet-footed troops to prevent him from reaching the gate. The plan is to attack them from the southwest gate, retrieve the ancient heart, and retreat.
Good. Proceed. But remember, no distractions. Our only mission is to retrieve the ancient heart. Nothing more.
This was where you should be using cavalry, but I'm playing dangerous. Yeah, apparently the coding in this game is just like utter spaghetti, so it's really hard for people to figure shit out. Like, the mods are pretty, I want to say there was a gimmick to this level where, like, the patriarchy doesn't actually matter. Like, he doesn't actually escape, or maybe I'm imagining that. I guess we'll test it out. It reminds me of some earlier games where they would leave, like, whole spreadsheets for how interactions work. Yeah. Like, Half-Life doesn't actually have melee weapons. Their melee weapons are just guns coded with 0 range. Or like how Command & Conquer Generals... There is no empty vehicles on the map. It's just somebody spawning in 100 German kills and sniping all the pilots. Yeah, see, he's over there, but he didn't go in the castle. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. The problem is he runs away. Even when you engage him in melee. So, hello, I'm trying to skip this cutscene. Hello.
Before he reaches the castle.
No idea how reliable Google AI is, but I asked and it said HP recovery rate is not passive regen, and is in fact increased heal effectiveness. Okay. But that's it's hard to say if that's reliable or not, because this is a very obscure Korean game. Even if Google AI, it's hard to trust it, right? Well, I guess we'll see. Like, when I take enough damage, I can, use a healing tree and see how fast it puts me back up. Holy fucking SB, dude. Well, that healing seemed to be alright. Stop stopping! Oh my god! What's ironic is, like, even when you kill him, he still gets away. Like, that's what annoys me. Fuck off! Actually, you know what? Let's just fucking kill these guys. Sorry, I'm like mega concentrating mode right now. I gotta keep an eye on the fucking dickhead over there. Especially, it's so much easier when you have fucking cavalry, man. Actually, might have somehow like eliminated all the enemies on the map. The defensive stats of leaders' equipment as well as officers affect the whole squad, but defensive stats only affect the individual. Okay, so... Fuck, stop chasing them, like, my god. The enemy is so annoying. So it doesn't increase their damage, just increases their defense. Okay, so... I guess I could, including, like, Lionheart and them? You notice you don't game as much because your friends don't game as much? Miss the social aspect? Well, that's actually, yeah, I meant to talk about that, too. Like, especially me and my personal friends, like, we don't play the same games as much as we used to, you know? Like, we don't... And obviously everyone's got shit to do, right? But, yeah, it's a lot harder to get everyone in, like, the same room or the same, like, schedule. There we go. Oh, this part's stupid.
The chief of the Gorzanic tribe, strongest in Hexter.
He must die.
Because, like, yeah, I'll be like, hey, do you boys want to play some Helldivers? But then one of them doesn't really like Helldivers anymore. One of them doesn't feel like it, or one of them's busy. So, it's hard to play the same games we used to. The equipment worn by your squad leader and officers applies as defensive resistances and elemental aptitudes. However, direct offensive equipment only affects the individual character wearing the gear. Okay. Completely pointless flashback. Now works silly hours, so I'm working with my friends for game. That too, yeah. Yeah, because we're across country, me and my personal friends. They're all in, like, Vancouver area, which is, like, 3 hours behind us, me. So, like, the only time they can play, it's, like, 11 o'clock at night for me sometimes.
The ancient heart
went into Ecclesia. Why did you order us as you did?
The ancient heart is headed for north. What happened?
You ordered all troops to halt. The pit away to Ecclesia.
See, like, all that shit, and the Patriarch still escaped. It's like when you play, like, you have to fight a boss that you can't beat, but you actually beat him. Or a hard boss that you're supposed to lose, but you beat him and you still lose, you know?
Found out about the power of the heart, but the one who holds it currently is not he.
The troops ahead are the guards. They took the ancient heart from the and are on the move.
There is nothing to the north, yet they must have a reason.
Veland, the dwarves, the elves, and Ecclesia are all after the guards.
You got friends in California who want to do games, but by the time they get home, it's like 12 a.m. for me. Yeah, exactly. The effect only applies to character offensive stats. Bonuses to melee or ranged attack skills or direct damage are not shared with the rest of the squad. Oh, so have I been wasting my time buying bows for my officers? For the ranged? I'm in the UK, my friends only plus minus 1 hour. But you work East Coast hours, US hours. Oh, East Coast US hours. That's like 5 hours behind or something, or 6 hours, isn't it? Like auto block rate, these personal abilities do. Oh yeah. That'd be cool though if like you got cold for your lord, and your units all got cold damage too. I think this is the last mission that I'm going to play, because the Enkablosa missions are fucking horrible. I can only bring 3 units. Wow, this game, fuck, both this and the Kendall didn't really give you a lot of chance to use like 4 units, so I wasted all that experience on that 3rd archer. But these guys are all kitted out, though, at least, I believe. So yeah, so this doesn't really matter then. Yeah, 5 hours. So I guess all the resistances still work, I suppose.
Know it. For Regnier, the guards and the army have engaged in battle.
Pathetic humans. Terror shall now be their god. Kill them all and capture the heart. Go. The guards came to know it with the ancient heart, but they have nowhere else to go. We shall attack them from the east and corner them to the west. They are escaping to a cave in the west. The army is nearby as well. My soldiers, you have only one purpose, one mission. Kill them all and bring the heart to me. Only death shall finish.
Controller's broken. Stuck on a tree, yay! Yeah, we fucking slaughtered those guys. Even though the offensive attributes only affect the individual, elemental damage is the exception, and only for your squad leader. Like the adding cold effect to weapons and stuff, yeah, I know that. But I'm pretty sure that, like, elemental, like, increasing the elemental stats doesn't actually increase the damage of your spells. But I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure, to my understanding, I should say, instead of I'm pretty sure, to my understanding, once you get to like 5 fire, that going any higher doesn't really matter. That's what it was like for Summoner as well. That's another guilty pleasure game. I love that game, but it's not very good. Like getting 10 fire doesn't actually help. Getting 7 gets your maximum fire spell, and then you can just fuck off after that.
What have the humans done? This is
If you can't give Regnier a fire sword or something, your squad will remain with the boring old normal damage, despite whatever your weapon your officers have. Yeah, well, Regnier doesn't get any elementals on his weapons. I think he... No, he doesn't even get curse. Oh, the sound broke again. So by destroying the One Ring, or the Ancient Heart in this case, you summon Enkablosa, which is basically the god of darkness who plunges the whole world into the dark, because the god that is currently alive is called Nibel and is the god of light, and they cycle. So when Enkablosa kills Nibel, the world goes into darkness for 1,000 years, and vice versa. And by destroying the Ancient Heart, we have activated Enkablosa early. They really dive into this with the future games, and it sucks because Enkablosa is not very interesting. Because Circle of Doom, you play the entire game inside Enkablosa with no soldiers, no strategy, barely any RPG elements. You play as Kendall, Regnier, Dwayne, a couple of the other officers, but you don't get any units, and it's just a Dynasty Warriors game, and it's really shitty and boring.
the humans did they?
What is going on?
And in Kingdom Under Fire 2,
Lionheart,
Enkablos is still a thing,
castle nearby.
and Regnier is the only character that
There's
returns.
a castle called Kalashire. It's a
We must hurry then.
Alright, and that's it for this game. I'm not going to play anymore because the rest of the missions in this campaign are, like, are pure torture.
It appears that Youngsburg has been totally wiped out by the monsters.
Since it's a long deserted place, they passed on by Kalashire.
We must be inside before sunset. They are nocturnal monsters that crawl out early in the night.
How do you know such things?
It's a wisdom of the tower
What tower?
inside Enkabusa.
Alright. So, that's it for Kingdom Under Fire. The Crusaders. That I'm willing to play, because Enkablosa sucks. Heroes is the sequel slash expansion to this game, which is really, it's solid. It's not, it's just more, but also less, which is unfortunate. The game mechanics are coded differently, but there are more heroes and more missions, and no new units though, other than the elementals. But the elementals are garbage to use. Yeah, so it's on Good Old Games and Steam, usually for like 10 to 20 bucks. I don't know if they ever go on sale. But in this particular one, you have 4 characters. And Heroes, Kingdom Under Fire Heroes, is essentially the same game. It's the same engine, it's the same sprites, the same units and everything. But they do a little bit different with the damage calculations and bits and bobs. But there's like 7 or 8 campaigns in that one. So you get way more missions, way more characters. No new units, unfortunately, other than, like I said, the elemental units. But they're garbage, so don't use them. And, yeah, and the pathfinding, there's a few more bugs in the port on the Steam version, at least, in the Good Old Game version, that haven't been fixed. But there are mods. I was playing with mods just now. Not many. I have a HD texture resolution mod, which is just AI done. And then there's a shop for anything mod, for the humans at least, where you can buy like heavy armor for archers and stuff. So you can have archers with knight armor and shit like that. It's pretty negligible, but yeah, this is probably one of my top 5 favorite game series of all time. It is also one of the most cursed game series, Foresight, because this is a sequel, this game, to a Warcraft 2 clone RTS game. Then this game and Heroes came out. Then Kingdom Under Fire 2 was announced in 2006. It became an MMO. It was cancelled. It was resurrected. It was cancelled in Malaysia, resurrected and cancelled in Russia, and then resurrected in Germany in 2020, and then was finally released, not free to play, but with the free to play mechanics still in the game, and died after a year and was shut down permanently. So you can't even play Kingdom Under Fire 2 anymore. It does not exist, and I would fucking murder anyone to be able to even just play it again offline. But it does. There's no fan offline servers. I even looked on like how to buy the license for this game, because I would fucking pitch money in to try anything, because I love this series so much that I want it to. Oh, I'm sorry. They released a game for the 360 called Circle of Doom, but it's utter trash. It has nothing to do with this game, barely. Just the character names, and that's it. It's not there's no strategy, there's no units, nothing. It's just a Dynasty Warriors piece of crap clone. But I would love it. I would adore if somebody out there could find a way to get like an offline server for Kingdom Under Fire 2. Even if you just play it by yourself, because it was not the best, but it was still more Kingdom Under Fire, you know, and there's something to that. Story sounds like the Myth series. The story of that game is the world goes through eras of light and dark, and the Dark Age is approaching, and you're doing everything you can to stop it. Yeah, it's essentially the same thing, with your minor like political drama inserted in there with like the rebels, the dark elves, and the vampire overseers and stuff like that. Kind of like Total War Arena was canceled 5 times in different regions. Yeah, I never actually played Total War Arena because that game had an interesting idea too. And you could have like Total War Arena in a sense like this, like a multiplayer game where you have like squads, units. Well, it's like Bannerlord's multiplayer mode or Napoleonic Wars' multiplayer mode. The commander battles where you have like 30 AI units you can command around, and each player has like 30 units, and you fight each other. It was dope. The multiplayer in this game was. Hey. Thanks for coming, member, buddy. And welcome. I'm glad Mecha set us up. But, like, there's so much potential in this series that I believe was just never realized. Like, imagine if you could mod this game. So I talked about it yesterday. I've talked about it a million times. My dream game. If I won the lottery and I had enough resources. Hang on. Choking again on something. Whew. That's not healthy. If I had my dream game, I would have a Warhammer Fantasy game like this, where you had squads of units that followed you around. You could give rudimentary orders. It doesn't have to be big like Total War. Maybe 4 units like this game with a story-based campaign. Imagine bringing in an Empire Spearman, a squad of halberdiers, some handgunners, and a mortar. And then you fight like Dynasty Warrior style battles. Brilliance. But just doesn't happen. And it never will. I believe it never will. There is a new Kingdom Under Fire game announced called Kingdom Under Fire Rise, but it is a NFT free-to-play something. It's not even a game. The trailer for it has no gameplay at all. It's just like assets, it's like models. That's all they have. It's a damn shame because this game it's a real gem that not many people seem to know about or care about. EA has killed off lots of franchises yet. It'd be like Mordheim the board game. Well, like all I need is like, yeah, just somebody, you know how like World of Warcraft, they had like offline servers for Warcraft Classic, and I think Warhammer Online has a free server that you could just download and play that was resurrected, but nobody's resurrected Kingdom Under Fire 2 because nobody knew it existed because it was announced in 2006 and it didn't come out until 2020. It had a 14-year wait period that I was dying. I would check the website every day sometimes. They only updated the website like once in 2011. They never updated it again, but I still checked on it. And yeah, it was that and like this and Colonial Marines were 2 of the biggest disappointments in my life when it came to gaming. It's a damn shame. Just need someone to get a license. Yeah, exactly. Like if somebody was to find where to get the license, if it was a good enough price, I would pitch fucking 20 grand. I'd be like, let's go for it. And then we could find somebody to work on it, I don't know. Or even just to resurrect Kingdom Under Fire 2. Take off the MMO bullshit and like the free-to-play mechanics and throw it online for free. And let people fucking come in. Such is life, though. I am just a simple peasant. But the license is owned by some fucking scummy Chinese NFT company anyways, so there's no way we're going to get our hands on it. Or even if somebody was to just to take this engine, if this game was moddable, you know, easily moddable. It is moddable, but it's not easy and it's not very safe or like stable. Like if somebody was to just like if this was an open source engine, fucking go for it. Now, all right. I believe that marks dinner time and the end of the stream for today. So, thanks for hanging out there, boys. For the new members and such, welcome. You should join the Discord. The message has been in the chat there. Hang on. Well, yeah, isn't like the Warhammer license like free and open. Like anybody can just make a Warhammer game or something. That's why there's so many like free-to-play mobile games that are all trash. But yeah. Well, we'll see you guys sometime during the week. Maybe Tuesday or something. So have a good one.